Right, let's dive straight into this explainer. We're looking at how to manage blood pressure in our later years without completely turning our diets upside down. You know, high blood pressure hits nearly half of adults, and that risk, it spikes big time after age 60. The sneaky part is that it often has zero symptoms, just quietly taking a toll on your blood vessels day in and day out. So today, we're skipping the usual lecture you've probably heard 1,000 times, and we're getting into the real actionable power of nutrition.
Let's kick things off with something that drives so many of us crazy. You've been told a million times, right? Just cut the salt. So you do. You toss the salty snacks, you banish a salt shaker to the back of the pantry, and then you go to the doctor, and your numbers haven't budged at all. It is beyond frustrating. It really makes you feel like you're doing the whole thing completely wrong.
Well, here's the thing. Cutting salt is just one piece of a much bigger puzzle. As we age, our blood vessels naturally get a bit stiffer, and hormones shift how we handle fluids. Yes, sodium matters, for sure, but if you're only focusing on what to strip away, you are missing out on some incredible foods that literally help relax those stiffening blood vessels.
So here is our additive blueprint for today. 1. The blood pressure myth. 2. Potassium power. 3. Colorful produce. 4. Whole grains. 5. Hidden sodium. And 6. The hydration habit. Let's get right into it.
Strategy number 1, potassium power. Think of this as your natural sodium counterbalance.
Okay, the main idea here is eating more potassium-rich foods. Why? Because potassium actually helps your body flush out extra sodium right through your urine. It's like a natural relaxant for your blood vessel walls. And look at this. We all think of bananas as the ultimate potassium kings, right? Actually, scratch that. A plain old medium-baked sweet potato beats the banana hands down when it comes to potassium content. And there are so many other powerhouses out there. We're talking spinach, avocados, beans, yogurt, oranges, tomatoes. Try tossing a handful of spinach into your morning eggs, or maybe smash some avocado on your toast. It's these little, delicious things that really help relax those vessel walls. Oh, one quick aside. If you happen to have kidney issues or take certain medications, definitely check with your doctor before going wild on the potassium.
Moving right along to strategy 2, colorful produce, and how adding a vibrant rainbow to your plate actively protects your blood vessels.
Now, you have got to hear about the magic of the humble beet. Seriously, it isn't just a pretty root vegetable. Beets do some heavy lifting for your circulation. They actively improve your blood flow. I know it sounds a bit like magic, but it's pure, deeply rooted biology.
Here's how that works behind the scenes. Beets are packed with natural nitrates. When you eat them, your body magically turns those nitrates into nitric oxide. What does that do? Well, it's a compound that signals your blood vessels to just relax and open up, directly fighting that stiffness we were talking about earlier. In fact, studies show real measurable drops in blood pressure when people eat nitrate-rich veggies regularly.
But hey, it isn't all about beets. Think about other vibrant additions: berries, leafy greens, pomegranates, red grapes. These guys are loaded with polyphenols and antioxidants that shield your blood vessels from long-term wear and tear. A fantastic daily goal? Just try to make half your plate look like a vibrant garden at lunch and dinner. Boom. Instant vascular protection.
All right, strategy 3, whole grains to help stabilize and soothe your system. The goal here is to use whole grains to keep your blood sugar steady and fend off chronic inflammation. Those constant blood sugar spikes, they are a silent nightmare for your vascular health over time. But making smart, fiber-rich swaps, like grabbing oatmeal instead of sugary cereal or quinoa instead of white rice, makes a massive difference. You can also throw in some barley or whole wheat. Plus, all that fiber is a total game changer for your gut microbiome, which emerging research tells us actually has a huge say in regulating your blood pressure. Okay, let's shift gears for strategy 4, unmasking the real villain here, hidden sodium.
This data right here shows exactly why tossing the salt shaker simply isn't enough. A staggering 70% of the sodium we eat comes straight from processed and packaged foods. Manufacturers are hiding it everywhere: bread, canned soup, frozen dinners, you name it. They pump these foods full of sodium, and the crazy part is it doesn't even taste especially salty to us half the time.
Let's look at what I call the sandwich trap. You think you're having a nice, healthy lunch, maybe a turkey deli sandwich, a little side of canned soup, some innocent-looking crackers. But wow, that single meal can easily blow past your entire daily sodium limit. The fix here is the fresh alternative. Swap processed deli meat for fresh chicken. Ditch the salty sauces for herbs, lemon, garlic, things that actually pop with vibrant flavor.
Just look for those no salt added labels, because even modest reductions really add up.
And that brings us to strategy 5, the hydration habit. It is truly the totally overlooked foundation of this whole thing. This is so incredibly common because as we get older, our sense of thirst just gets kind of broken. You might be completely dehydrated and not even feel thirsty. And here is the kicker. Dehydration makes your body hold on to sodium for dear life. Not drinking enough water puts immediate extra strain on your blood vessels. If you ever get unexplained fatigue, feel a little dizzy, or get random headaches, that could very well be your body begging for water.
So if plain water bores you to tears, try a few easy hacks to build the habit. Just commit to drinking 1 full glass of water with every single meal. Or toss some cucumber or berries in there to make it actually taste refreshing without dumping sugar into your system. Warm or iced herbal teas are fantastic too. Now obviously, if your doctor has you on a fluid restriction, stick to their advice. But for the rest of us, staying hydrated keeps the whole system flowing smoothly.
Let's tie all of this fantastic information together. Fixing your blood pressure isn't about hunting down some magical superfood. It's about your new daily pattern. It's an additive blueprint. Step 1, add potassium. Step 2, add color. Step 3, swap in whole grains. Step 4, spot that sneaky hidden sodium. And Step 5, hydrate. These are small, totally manageable choices that work perfectly together to support healthier blood vessels.
If you take away just one thing today, let it be this. Every healthy meal is an investment in your future. You do not need to flip your entire life upside down overnight. That's overwhelming, and it never sticks anyway. Just pick one of these 5 strategies to start with today and patiently build from there. Making informed, everyday choices is exactly what keeps you active, independent, and feeling your absolute best. So, as we wrap up this explainer, I've got a provocative question to leave you with. What will your very next meal be? A healthier future isn't some distant pipe dream. It is entirely in your control, and it begins the very second you sit down to eat. Think about the colors, the potassium, the hydration you can bring to your day. Thanks so much for joining me, and here's to a vibrant, healthy future.